Hello, thank you so much for taking time to help me today. My name is Nirja and I am conducting a usability study for a web application my teammate and I built for our web development course. It's called Natya Kosh. It helps a Bharatnatyam dance teacher and her students manage classes, attendance, curriculum, and fees through online mode. Before we start, a few things. I am not testing you. There is no right or wrong answer. I am just testing the app and not your skills. So if something is confusing, there is a problem with my design and not with you. Please think out loud, say whatever comes to your mind as you go through, whatever you are looking at, what you expect, or what confuses you. Be honest, even if it is critical, because criticism will help me improve the product. So please don't hold back anything. I would like to record this session so I can review it later for my coursework. Is that okay with you?
Yes,
Great.
no issue in it.
Okay, great. We are now recording. Also, do you have any questions before we begin?
No, you. We can start.
Okay, sure. Thank you. I have sent you the render link in the chat box. You may open it in another tab. You may copy the link that I've already shared you and then you
Okay.
may open it in another tab.
Okay. Yes, I have opened it.
Okay. So now just by looking at the screen, what are your first impressions? What you can see in the page?
It is asking for username and password.
Okay. And based on what you are seeing right now, what do you think the app is made for?
It is related to some dance course, right? Because the image is such, and it is written Natya Kosh, so I can understand
Okay,
it to some
that's great.
uh, dance.
So now I'll give you some tasks. So please keep thinking out loud, and if you get stuck anywhere, that is fine. You just tell me what you are thinking and what would you try next.
Okay.
So please log in using the credentials that I'll give you.
Okay.
The username is Nirja, Neraja, and the password is teacher123.
Everything in a small letter.
Yes, everything in small letters. You can also verify whatever you're entering by clicking on the show button, which
Show
is there on the
button.
right side. Yes.
Yes. Yes, I have logged in into the portal.
Can you briefly tell me what you see on the screen right now?
Oh, yes, I can see four different tabs, and the first screen is about curriculum creator and editor.
Okay. I'll now give you some small tasks to perform so that we can check whether the app is that much accessible for a new user or not. Shall we
Okay.
begin?
Yes, yes. So, is this a screen, right, that helps me to send some theory or, right, the material to my student, right? I think.
Yes, exactly. So imagine that you just taught a new theory in class. So can you add it to the app so students can refer it later? Would you mind try doing that once?
Yes, yes, yes.
You can
Let me
give
let me
any title
try.
to it. Yes.
Yes. So, mudra and let's say some theory is there, and I've also so the description is also written here.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have created the item also, and I think I've created in a theory. Yes, yes, I can see that I've added one title like mudra, and it is there in the theory.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you like to try the edit button once if you want to?
Yes, yes, I have already pressed it, and I'm also writing something like, yes, I have added one sentence and save changes. Yes, yeah, I can save that changes, and yes, it is available, I think.
Okay. So now the next task is, suppose a new student is joining your 5 to 6 p.m. batch. Can you find out where you can add or view the roster for that particular batch?
Yes, so second tab, right? I have to press on the second tab, and
Yes.
new student is from 5 to 6. Okay, so I have to write here. There are different time slots already seen, and okay, registered new student account. Fine. So I can, I think, let me try and select 5 to 6 and register student. And yes, I can see a name of my student in the 5 to 6 batch, 6 p.m.
Okay, that
batch.
is great. I would like to give you a few more seconds if you want to go through the page and try it out transferring one student from one batch to the another.
Oh, that is also possible.
Yeah, you may try it
So,
out. So, like
okay,
if a
so
student
I
you
want,
just,
so from 4 to 5, like if I delete Priya,
okay,
is it possible?
so,
And then I'll have to again write her name in another batch?
oh yes. So, what you can do is you can simply write a name of any student of 4 to 5 p.m. batch in the
Okay.
5 to 6 p.m. batch. Yeah. Oh, the Priya is already there in the 4 to 5 p.m. batch. So you may
Okay, okay.
write
So,
Priya's name in the 5 to 6 p.m. batch.
okay.
So yes, you may try adding Priya's name to the 5 to 6 p.m. batch.
Okay. Let me add. Assign. I have to press assign, right?
Yes.
Yes, Priya is transferred from 4 to 5 batch to now 5 to 6 batch, 6
Oh,
p.m.
okay. Yes.
So that's a great feature, right? If somebody wants to change the schedule, so it is possible even in this app.
Yes. So now, suppose Tejal that you have just finished teaching your 6 to 7 p.m. batch. Can you find out where to mark the attendance for it? And can you please
Yes,
mark a few students?
yes, it is mark students, right? So let me just Priya. Okay, so all are ticked. So initially we have to assume that all are present, right? And if someone is not, then I will have to just uncheck that click. Or that is what I have to do.
Yeah, you
Hello.
can click on the absent column button which is there just adjacent to it.
Okay, so actually, let me tell you that absent circles are not so visible. So that you can make some changes into it.
Okay, sure. We'll take your suggestion into consideration.
Hmm. Okay, I have got the message also that it is saved successfully.
Okay. So now suppose that you want to find out which students across all your batches still owe fees for the last month, maybe.
Okay, so it must be in a fee dashboard, right?
Yes.
Uh,
You may zoom a bit. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, two students are like seen in unpaid, Shruti and Pooja. Okay.
You can
So that.
first you can first also select the filter
Hmm.
at the top to select a particular batch.
Okay. Yes, that is great. So in individual batch, I will be able to check okay, who has not paid the fees yet.
Yes.
Yes, in 6 to 7, right? One student is there who has not paid the fees, Aditi. So if she pays me today, then I just have to press this mark paid action.
Yes, exactly.
So
You
can
can
I
try
do
it
that?
out. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Uh, okay. Oh, fine. So it is a transfer, like reflected in a full payment ledger also, instantaneously.
Yes.
Still, I can see the complete overview also that this much dollar has been collected. This much is the outstanding amount, and two students have not yet paid, right? I think.
Yes, exactly. I can give you a few more seconds if you want to explore through the four tabs once again.
Yes, I just
And
wanted to ask, can I show them some video? So YouTube video link, right? That if I've created, or I just want to give them some reference link that I can paste here,
yes,
and
you're
it,
right.
it will be okay, and it will be available here in the form of. Uh, can I do that? Right? Can I try that? Like if I want to share some,
Yeah, sure. You can check on any YouTube video and copy the URL of that.
just a moment. Okay. So create item. And again, I have to give title, right? That oh, Mudra video link,
Okay.
Mudra gesture, and okay. So I think now yes, Mudra video link is available. Fine. So now how the student because I am not able to see the link in this curriculum directory. So how
So yeah,
the
for that we
students
have
will
the
see?
student portal. So we can now switch the roles. Right now I made you being a teacher, so now you may log out of this account.
Okay.
Yes. So now let us switch roles. So now I'll give you credentials for a student, and now you can give me a review of these app as if you are a student and you're using it.
Oh, that's great. Hmm.
So now you may enter the username as Ria, RIYA.
Everything in small. Hmm.
Yes, and for the password you can use student123.
Fine, I have entered into learning area.
Yeah, so you can give it a few seconds and explore whatever you can see. And also, can you please briefly tell me what all tabs and options that you're able to see on the screen?
Yes, two main tabs I'm seeing right now, learning area and records. And I think in a learning area, whatever material that was shared from the teacher domain, I think they are available, right? And with titles and a brief description. And there is a possibility to read the full text even in that area. And even
Yes.
I can shrink it to the few sentence. So Okay,
Okay, so the way we explored the teacher's account, now I'll give you some tasks to go through these also.
fine. Yes, the video link I shared that is also available here in the another gallery.
Yeah. So imagine that you forgot a mudra from a recent class that was done. So can you find it out and look at the reference image or video? Like, can you go through the video that you just added from the teacher's portal?
Uh, just see the
I
video
believe that
for
you are not
proper
logged
understanding.
into a particular Google account, so it is not actually showing you it. You may click on the next and link a particular Google account to this first.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes, it is asking for my Google mail ID. And like I think I may proceed towards that YouTube link through that.
Yes.
Okay, better we, because it is taking time opening. So can we do that other task here?
Yes, sure. Now, suppose that you want to brush up on the history of Bharatnatyam before your next class. Can you find that section and tell me what you see?
Yes, history of Bharatnatyam, right? And I can read the complete description of it in detail. Bharatnatyam was performed in Hindu temples by women, and
Okay, great.
yeah, I can read the complete history, and it would be possible for a student to brush up those things.
Yes, exactly. So now, suppose that you want to check your own attendance for this month. Do you think you can
Okay.
do that
Oh,
smoothly? You may try it out.
yes, it is available in records. Uh, and like for 2 days a student was absent is marked here, and for other days it present is also marked here. And I think the complete record is also seen how many classes are attended and how many classes the student was absent. Yes, the summary is also there in the top.
Okay. Yeah. So, can you find out whether your fees are paid or not for a particular month?
Yes, it is available in a second tab, right? Fees tracking. And yes, for each month, and the due date is also shown here with the amount. And yes, all fees are timely paid. So I can see it in my invoice statement.
Yes. Would you like to view the other tabs which are remaining?
Yes, account details. So my profile information, so user ID, right, was given Ria, and I can see this profile. Even yes, I'm able to change the password also. So there is a facility that student can change the password.
Okay. So, Tejal, would you like to log out of this account and then you sign in through the student that you created in the teacher's portal?
Okay, but I have not created a. Okay, so password.
I believe that you created one user named Lopa Mudra
Yes,
in the teacher section,
yes,
and
yes. I
by
remember.
default,
Hmm.
I believe that there was a full name also, not just the Lopa Mudra.
Yes, Lopamudra Bhatt.
Yeah, there was an underscore between the first name and the last name.
Okay, okay, I forgot that, huh? Yes.
Yeah. So by default, whenever you create a username, the default password is always student123.
Fine, yes.
Okay. So now, are you able to change the password from student123 to whatever you want to set, and then we try logging it in the same account using the new created password?
Sure, sure, right. So current password, which is by de facto given to every student. And is there any restriction of the number of letters?
No, we have not kept the authentication yet. The same feedback that we have received from other users also to add some authentication to it.
Oh, yes. And how many letters it should be, like for security reason or anything
Yeah,
that you have
that
kept?
that serves the authentication serves that purpose.
Okay,
So
fine.
we may take that feedback into consideration and apply the necessary changes in the next iteration of the app.
So my password has changed successfully. Yes, I got the
Okay.
message on the
So
screen.
now you may try logging it out from these account and still use the old password and try logging it first. You can use the password student123 and
Oh, incorrect password because I've already changed it.
yeah, you may try
So,
entering the new password now.
yes. Now I'm having an access using my modified password.
That's great. You may take a few minutes to log in into a particular Google account and then try referring to a YouTube video that is linked in one of these sections. That would be great if you could check whether YouTube video is working properly or not.
Okay.
Okay, so what you can do is you directly go to the right hand side where it says verify it's you.
Actually, mine there is an issue with internet, and that's why it's not
Are you able to see the option verify it's you on the right hand side, right top side?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. So now you may try,
By entering my Google password, right?
no, no, no. Now what you have to do is you open the render link here. The link that I already gave you in the chat box of the Google Meet.
Mm.
You can open the link here in this tab.
So you mean link of an app?
You copy this link and open it there. Not here, but in the Tejal Joshi's tab, which is right below at the bottom.
Okay,
Yes,
okay. Yeah, I understood.
yes, you can paste the render link here, not here, but in the URL. Yeah,
Yes, yes. Okay, I can see the screen one more time, right? So
yes.
it's about signing in. Natya Kosh.
You may try entering the username and password.
Of a teacher or student? Any?
Of course, of the student, then and then only you will able to see the YouTube videos.
Okay. Oh. So So I need to keep my Google account open, and then I would be able to, I think, see it fast.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I can see all images of the YouTube video also.
Yes, you can press the full screen button and enjoy the video for a few seconds and then press the escape button when you want to quit from this video.
Let me open other video. Right.
You can also try it out the video link that you pasted from the teacher section.
Uh, but actually, it was not linked properly, I think. So that's why I'm unable to see the link and video, image, and all. But there are
Okay,
many videos. Yes, I've pasted. I'll just check another.
okay. Tejal, what we can do is let's be a little quick and from the teacher side, we may now properly add a YouTube video and then check here if it really works or not.
Fine, fine.
So you may log
I
out
have.
from these
Yes.
and try entering the teacher's credentials. Those are Nirja as the username and teacher123 as the password. Okay. So what we can do is you search for the YouTube.
Okay.
Yes, search for YouTube.
Hmm.
Don't log
Okay.
into these account because I think it is under
My,
parental
yes, it
control.
is my son's account and it
Okay,
is
you
taking.
you go to your tab which is below your own
Okay.
account tab and then
Hmm.
here you open the YouTube.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So what you can do is now copy these URL.
Hmm.
Did you copy it successfully?
Yes, I have copied.
Okay. So now go to that teachers tab, teachers account.
Okay. Here I am. No, this is
I
student.
guess this is for student. Yeah.
Hmm.
You use the same
Yeah.
Google account for it. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So
Hmm.
now go to that item that you added recently and then you can do the edit.
Hmm. Create item. Right. So I'm not writing any
Instead of
description
these,
here.
what we can do is you scroll down in the curriculum
Hmm.
directory.
Okay.
On the right hand side, you can see the curriculum directory. You
Huh.
scroll down to the last thing that you added. You
Edit.
press the edit
Yes.
button
Huh. Yes.
and
And
you
there I paste my link.
paste it. You save it.
Save changes.
Okay. So now what you can do is log out of these teacher account, log in using any student credentials, and then you check it if it's working or not.
Good. Okay. So in Mudra Gallery.
Maybe for some reasons it is not working properly. Anyways, thank you for your patience, Tejal. We shall check this functionality by from our side later on.
Okay. I think by mistake I have added it in with the title of theory and text,
Oh,
and the
okay.
video is
Yeah.
available there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I didn't understand that particular part, that whether I'm adding in a YouTube video, so I have to write in a gallery, Mudra gallery.
Yeah, you can log out from these account.
Hmm.
I'll help you to do that.
Okay.
That won't take much time. So what you can do is you scroll down to the curriculum directory, you
Yes,
press
and
the edit, and in that, in this item type, maybe it's not here. Okay,
okay, Mudra
no,
gesture.
it's already there.
Hmm.
You click on the mudra, which is there under the theory, the last second option in the curriculum directory.
Huh.
You go to the
Okay.
edit tab,
Huh.
and in that you can move, yeah, in that item type, you may change the drop down to
Okay.
mudra
Up to
gesture
Mudra gesture.
and save it.
Save it.
And then now log out of this account and log into any student account.
Oh yes, the video link. I think now it is seen with image, right?
Yes,
And I'm up.
that's great. You did it successfully.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is very nice app, right? I can even float all the theory parts as well as I can send my all YouTube videos shooted
To
like
your fellow
recorded in
students. Yes,
class.
exactly. You may log out of these student portal as well now. You have done a great job. Would you mind if I ask you a few more questions for the
Yes,
feedback
yes,
of these app? Yeah.
yes. You can ask.
You may switch over to the Google Meet if you want.
Okay.
And you can even stop sharing the screen. Yes. So, was there anything on the app that confused you or didn't work as expected?
I think as such there was no such issue. Everything was very nicely understood by me. Every tabs were clearly mentioned, and by seeing at every tab, I could understand the things. So as such,
Okay.
there is no issue. But only thing is that password and all, and even one more tab you may create here. Like if I'm distributing the certificates at the end of the course, then who has downloaded. So there should be a facility that I would upload all the certificates here itself, and student would be able to download from their side.
Okay. We shall take this in the feedback. Thank you. Then, what feature did you like the most?
I think most of the time I work with, theory and like editing the curriculum. Attendance was also good because there was very less effort to perform by any teacher, right? Because like absence were already marked, and it normally happens that only few students remain present, absent.
Yes. What feature did you like the least or you think needs improvement?
I think haven't felt anything, any such matter, right? Which need improvement. But the addition you can do as I suggested.
About the certificate and the examination part you're saying about?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. The announcements, the announcement should be there. One tab of an current announcements kind of thing. So that would be visible to a student that yes, let me check what is the current announcement. So
Okay.
notification kind of thing.
Yeah, that is a great thing that we can add on as a feature in the app. So, Tejal, would you actually use this app if you were a real teacher or student?
Oh, definitely, because this kind of app would help me to manage all my classes with my other task. So there must be such app to help a teacher, so that everything can be managed well, and there no need to keep any other records, right? Because
Yes.
the fees payment, the ledger is also available. So that's a great app.
Thank you so
I would
much.
definitely use it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. You have been incredibly grateful, helpful also. I have a quick survey with 10 statements, and for each, please rate how much do you agree on a scale of 1 to 5.
Okay.
So, 1 is that you strongly disagree, and the 5 is that you strongly agree.
Okay.
3 is the neutral, the 2 is that you disagree. So, it's like you strongly disagree, you disagree, it is neutral, you agree, or you strongly agree. So, it's an ascending scale. I
Hmm.
would pose you with 10 different statements as
Hmm.
if it was you answer it in that way. Okay,
Fine.
shall we begin?
Hmm. Yes, yes.
I found the app easy to use overall.
Agree.
Okay, so like out of 1 to 5, what would you rate it?
4.
Okay. I was able to navigate between the teacher and the student portals without difficulty.
Strongly agree. 5.
Okay. The purpose of the app was clear to me right away.
5. The purpose of the app is understood by me.
Okay. I found the visual design appealing and clear.
I think
Marking attendance felt straightforward. How would you rate this?
5. Strongly agree.
The login and logout process was straightforward too.
Yes. Strongly agree.
Okay. I found it easy to add new curriculum content.
Yes. Strongly agree.
The fee status information was easy to understand.
Yes. 5. Strongly agree.
I would
Everything was
recommend
clear.
the Okay. I would recommend this app to real dance teacher or student.
Definitely. I would. I would.
I would use this app again in the future.
Yes, strongly agree. Fine.
So, do you want to say any comments or any final thoughts, the overall impression of the app in a few words?
Uh, yeah, it's a great assistance to a dance teacher, right? So this app, um, like I would definitely use it, but you can add some more images into it to make it more, catchy
Visually
at the
appealing?
student,
Okay,
visually appealing.
okay. So that's everything. Thank you so much for your time and honest feedback. It's genuinely going to help me make this app better. Have a great day. Thank you for your time.
Okay, fine, Nirja. Thank you. Nice talking.